What's up, Tower Nerds? How you doing, Cold Soul Rack? Thanks so much for showing up. Starting a little late today. I usually start a little over an hour ago. Just been working on the monthly tower update video. I want to make sure I can get it out on the first on schedule. Just a lot of things that need to get added to it, and then on top of that I got a little writer's block, so it's taking just a little bit longer than usual. Usually I have like a good chunk of it recorded by this point and partially edited, so it's just ready to go, and I just gotta add in the the parts that I have to do once I buy the stone packs for the month. So if there is a delay on the release of it, you know why. But with that being said, gonna go ahead and just get right into the patch notes here, because we got a little bit of time to kill. Got like an hour and 40 minutes to kill before the rotating relics, and then I'll probably be ending stream shortly after that. I know it's a short stream today, but I mean they're never too long to begin with, but that's all right. I think we're gonna turn the music down just a touch more. 1 second, guys. All right, so Sam posted the patch notes. I wasn't expecting to get them, first thing Monday. That's crazy. And we did get a little hint of what was going to be coming, but anyways, I'm just gonna get right into it. Hey Defenders, a new version is headed your way. This update includes 3 new tiers, fleet rebalance, and more. We've also, holy shit. Okay, so 22, 23, and 24, I'm betting. We already knew about the fleet rebalance. Let's see what the and more is, and what exactly the buffs to Primordial Collapse damage reduction is going to be. We've also made some adjustments to some modules that they already hinted at, so we already know that was coming. And the standard list of bug fixes and minor changes. Furthermore, if you've read this far, do a quick stretch and then some jumping jacks. Really, it'll feel okay. Yeah. I mean, we just sit down, so I don't need. We just sat down, so I don't really need to get up and stretch and move around. So let's just get right into it. Fleet changes. Many changes to fleets with this update. The goal is for them to still pose a meaningful challenge, but also allows users a larger variety of tools to deal with them. Overall changes. Fleets are now targetable. I'm assuming that means your target priority is going to go in, it's going to be accounted for. So if I actually have fleets in my target priority list, things like smart missiles and chain lightning are going to directly target it. Okay. Fleets now path all the way into the tower's range before stopping. This they already hinted at as well, meaning instead of them stopping outside of tower range, they're going to pull right up inside that tower range so they can be targeted by your tower and your ultimate weapons. Thorns have gone from 10% effective to 15% effective. Now that's new. Okay. So Thorns are going to do more damage to fleets now. Interesting. Against fleets, Thorns now take a percent. Oh, okay. They're changing how they damage fleets, though. So instead of it just doing like a set amount based on their total health, it's going to be based off their remaining health. Similar to how it's basically the same change they did to OA, right? The electrons. Okay. That is actually kind of interesting. Huh. I mean, it makes like attack chip even more prevalent, right? Because if Thorns isn't going to be able to finish off a commander that you shove against your wall, you're going to need like some other form of like percent-based damage as an EHP tower to take out commanders. Huh. Okay. I mean, that also makes it easier to smite toggle a commander down, right? Assuming you have a strong enough smite to actually smite toggle, that is. I'm still on the fence about this one. The support enemies that spawn alongside fleets now have their own spawn cap, so they are less likely to not spawn. Okay, I didn't realize. First off, I didn't realize that that commanders and saboteurs and overcharges spawned in with like a group of like support enemies. That's interesting. And then they were counting towards the spawn cap. So now we're going to be able to have more enemies on screen. I wonder what that does for people that were having like FPS issues. All fleets now have highly reduced attack rate at wave 1, which increases linearly up to wave 4000. So at wave 4000 is when they hit their max attack rate. Okay. Nuke Mastery and Slow Aura Mastery now impact fleets. That is good to know. I mean, I don't have either of these yet, but I'm planning on getting them relatively soon, like in the next month or so. I wonder exactly how that's going to affect them. I mean, it's a good thing for overcharges, right? For GC players. Same thing with saboteurs. Like, you don't want saboteurs attacking like super fast and diminishing your ultimate weapons. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, man. Huh, activity feed is not showing up. Oh, that's new. Usually I can see what the hell's going on there. Let me pull up. It's Ravlad. Thank you so much for the follow. So I'm not going to get Nuke Mastery next. It'll probably be Slow Aura Mastery for me next. And like Plasma Cannon to help deal with Rays. But we'll have to see how like effective Nuke Mastery and Slow Aura Mastery are at slowing down like overcharges from attacking. Like from an EHP standpoint, where you were like primarily relying on Thorns and like OA and like I guess to a certain extent Smite to deal with overcharges with a much slower attack speed. Like how much longer is it going to take for you to kill him? Alright, so now they get into specifics. Saboteurs have been changed quite a bit. We want to remove the situation where bad RNG. Okay, this is directly from the Tower T notes as well. With each attack, it will decrease a level of the ultimate weapon's main stat by 1, and then these are the main stats. So Deathwave SM. So like this is kind of bad where I have zero investment in Chain Lightning and Deathwave damage and Poison Swamp damage. So if it chooses to target my Poison Swamp, I mean, it's going to disable it after like 1 or 2 hits. I mean, I don't really care if GT or Spotlight gets disabled as an EHP tower. I do care about Black Hole Size, but my Black Hole Size is actually... It's gold box now, so it'll be able to withstand quite a bit. Same thing with Chrono Field. My slow percent is maxed out, so it's not that huge of an issue. But I know a lot of people that stop around like 50% slow on Chrono Field just because the last few clicks are so expensive. It'll be more incentive for them to increase that. Now the other thing I'm wondering too is like if I have a substat that increases my Black Hole Size, like does it factor in that as well? Are those like Are the substat bonuses from my module, does that count as like extra levels? And I will have to do like some testing to see, because you can't exactly see like how like you'd have to be looking at like your ultimate weapon tree, right? Like over here, and you'd probably have to pull up Black Hole, and maybe like as a saboteur is attacking you, you can actually see like the Black Hole size decreasing. That's a possibility. And so we can, keep track like every time it hits. Maybe you'll see like your size decrease in this window here. We might be able to test it that way to see if the substat goes into account. Or, yeah, if it factors that in. Overcharges. They've had their damage set to wave 1 damage of the tier that they spawn on. Okay, I get that. So, all right. So if you're on tier 14 or tier 15, let's say, which is what I'm farming right now, whatever like the wave 1 damage value, that's what overcharges are going to do, and then it increases by 1.4x every single hit. I mean, it's going to make attack speed reduction that much better, especially with overcharges, right? So additionally, overcharges have been given a parting shot. Okay, this is what we knew about. We knew about this. Sam already hinted at this in the Tower T as well, where they get like a final shot off as they die. This makes me want to invest in Energy Shield Mastery. Yeah, it might save us from like that parting shot finishing us off. Because really, like when your tower's in decent shape, but you lost your wall and you're waiting for a wall rebuild time, and you got like an overcharge smacking you, it's possible for like that energy shield, what is it, like the pulse wave that it does, where it cancels out projectiles and knocks back everything. Maybe you get lucky and it knocks away that parting shot. Overcharges now move at 1/5 of the speed of a basic enemy. Okay, so is Sam talking about their mass here? Like they have more increased mass, or it's just like their base move speed and attack speed is 20% of a basic enemy? Do we even have access to that stat? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. So if a basic is at like 12 speed, this is an increase. Because right now they're 1/10 of a basic speed. So overcharge speed is getting buffed. And it looked like commanders get the same treatment. Did they say anything for saboteurs? They did not. So we don't know if saboteurs are getting a speed increase. Okay, so instead of it being 1.2, yeah, I mean, it essentially doubles their speed. They're going to be 2.4 speed. Saboteurs are at like 2.1 speed, so I mean, even if they did put it on like the 1/5 of the speed of a basic enemy, it's, it wouldn't be that big of an increase, so it wouldn't matter. But commanders are also also have this line, and commanders were like way slower. They were like 1/20th. Yeah, 1/20th the speed of a basic. So that's kind of a substantial buff for them, right? But it also means that like they'll be dying to thorns sooner. I mean, like it'll allow thorns to hit them more often, meaning EHP will have less a tough time once you get them pushed into the wall. Hey, what's up, Metabee? Good to have you. Huh, a lot of my stuff is not, like, updating. Yeah, like, my activity is... I probably should have restarted OBS before I started streaming. That's on me, man. I've just been recording so much stuff for the video. Like, activity feed wasn't working. I had to get, like, my multi-chat working again. I haven't seen you in here in a while, though, Metabee. What have you been up to? How's your tower been? Alright, so let's look at commanders then. Descriptions have been updated to reflect the fact that they were secretly boosting mass and speed. Hey, real quick, is the patch actually out? Like, is it available for download? I got maybe like an hour or so until this run ends, and then I can try and patch. But seeing as I'm on Google, I probably don't have access to it immediately. I know Android gets it first. You're going to move up a farming tier. MetaBS, you're going to move up a farming tier with the Primordial Collapse buff. I have not gotten to that part of the patch notes yet, man. I know that there was some sort of buff coming in, but I'll react to that as soon as I get to it. Okay, so at least we have some confirmation now that commanders were buffing mass and speed. Like, I mean, we could already tell though. Oh, nice! You already got the patch. Okay, are you on Android though, or iOS? On Android, yeah, that's why, man. Android gets access to it a lot sooner than the other platforms. So their effect no longer boosts elites more than it boosts common enemies. Okay, that is actually kind of huge, right? It made Rays like unstoppable killing machines. Oh yeah, no, you're okay, Metabee. Doesn't bug me. The area of the pulse has increased. Okay, so the AoE... Alright, so the bubble around them is going to be bigger now. I wonder if, like, how big is that increased radius, though? I'm kind of curious, because a lot of, like, late-game EHPs, their strat was to run, like, as large of a range as possible, so that commanders sat far enough back that they weren't buffing anything anyways, and so you could just have, like, you know, 10, 20 commanders just chilling on screen. You didn't have to really worry about them. I feel like that's one of the reasons they made this change, where like commanders actually come and sit inside your tower range now, and then they also increase the range of their like the pulse that like boosts enemies around them, the mass and speed. Commanders now only boost health, mass, and speed by 15% with each pulse. I mean, we don't know like what the pulse, you know, how much it was buffing them before, anyways. Speed and mass are now capped at 8 boosts. Okay. So 120% health, mass, and speed increase is what it caps at now. I mean, so at least we have a definitive value. That is actually very enlightening. We have like a definitive number, so we can kind of math that shit and plan around it. I mean, obviously, Smite is still going to be like way less effective against enemies boosted by commanders, but I mean, we have like OA, and I guess now Thorns to combat that a little bit. You're almost done with Extra Orb Mastery. You finished all of your Regen Mastery, Second Wind, Intersprit, Wave Accelerator, and Wave Skip. I'm in a similar boat, man. I finished Second Wind, Intersprit, Wave Accelerator, and RPC. But you have a few extra masteries than I do. I don't have Regen, or Wave Skip, or Extra Orb Mastery. You're farming tier 15 to about 6,500, sometimes higher. You're getting, oh, dang, okay. You're getting 1 cube coins per hour. I just hit that same milestone myself, man. What's up, HH55? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I hit 1 Q coins per hour, but I'm also getting like over 10K waves. My runs are, looks like considerably longer than yours. I'm almost ready to move up to tier 16. The problem is my utility disco. Like the coin multiplier is not strong enough for me to make the jump. But after this, you know, like the beginning of the month, I do all like my buffs with stones and everything. So I'm going to revisit my utility disco run, and I should be able to move up then. Yeah, you got quite a bit more wall HP than me then. I got 20 Q, just over 20 Q right now on a farm run. All right, so they're adding 3 new tiers. I kind of saw this coming, right? I think I talked about this on my last stream, where like tier 21 is kind of like being solved by quite a few people. I don't know exactly how many. I know like Greeny, I'm pretty sure has beaten, you know, tier 21, and by beat I mean like they hit like the 4,500 milestone. And I think there's some players that are even beating, getting to like wave 5K in tier 21 on their disco runs. Maybe not all of them, but most. Extra defense mastery, nice. Hey, I'm picking up health regen and extra defense here at the start of the month, and I'm gonna run all 3 at the same time and probably gem rush them. Well, when I can, and it depends on the rotating relics and how many of them I need. So tier 22 to 24, it looks like they're giving battle condition. Oh, with fleet specific battle conditions. Okay. So Commander Ultimate, on Pulse and Tower range, commanders lower attack and health of the tower. Okay, similar to like what Legend to Overheat mechanic is, except the commander's doing like a flat amount, right? So the longer the commander lives, it's going to lower attack and health by 1. At least it doesn't increase exponentially, but still this adds up. So it almost makes sense, like shorter runs are going to be even better. I don't know if lowering attack and health by 1 is going to be strong enough. I don't know. Because you look at like how much health somebody... I mean, obviously it's going to be affected by like the scaling of everything else that you have. Like reducing your attack and health by 1 does not equal like just 1. You know, if you have like 200% increased tower health and all this other shit, all of a sudden your 1 becomes like 3 or 4 or 10 or 12. So that is definitely going to add up over time. And it's for the remainder of the run too. It's not like you kill the commander and then you get all of that back. It just progressively makes your run more and more difficult. Overcharge, the returning projectile scaling increases by, and it looks like it's additive, level divided by 200. What does that mean? Like level of the projectile, or are we talking about, well, it doesn't say wave. I don't know, let's revisit this up here. Wave 1 damage increases by 1.4. Returning projectile scaling. So it just increases like the amount it scales by. So instead of it being like 1.4x scaling, it's going to add on to that percent, that exponential increase. So overcharges are going to get like more and more deadly even faster. But it really sounds like more of a GC problem, yeah? You know, maybe if I close that. Huh. Well, now I just completely closed the window and I don't know how to get it back. Cool. Dude, I'm so pro at streaming. Just closing windows without any care in the world and have no idea how to get them back. Hey, what's up, Mr. Duck Sauce? Good to have you in here, man. Metabee, I do not have free ups mastery. I don't really have a need for it right now. Metabee, I'm running Sharp Fort and OA. OA is an assist right now. In the near future, though, OA is going to get moved to primary, and I'll probably try some like NMP. Yeah, I'll try with like NMP in the assist slot, just to kind of help with raise a little bit more. Hey, what's up, Trelly? Good to have you in here. Saboteurs. Oh, okay, so they have a chance to attack through the wall now. Holy shit, okay. That makes it rough for EHP. That is like a direct kick in the balls to EHP, right? Saboteur has level divided by 2. Like, what does this mean, level, though? Like, the... Like, I'm not understanding what level is here. Like, level... I guess level of the BC, right? That kind of makes sense. I have not gotten to that part yet, Duck Sauce, about the Prim C. Metabee, like, kind of spoiled it a little bit, but it's all right. I don't know the values. I knew the buff was coming. I don't know exactly what it is. We'll get there soon, though. All right, I mean, like, this whole section is not important to me yet. Like, I haven't even unlocked tier 21 yet. So, like, I can worry about... honestly, like, I can let somebody else solve these issues right here. And by the time I get there, you know, I'll already know what to do. Oh, dude, you don't have to apologize, Duck Sauce. You're good. It's not a big deal. I'm trying to give, like, a live reaction to him. Like, I'm sure... I mean, these patch notes have been out for how long now? 5 hours? Yeah. And I'm sure what, like, Spartan and Greenie have already given their take on them. Probably tags. So, I know I'm late to the party, but I thought I would give you guys, like, my genuine reaction. New labs. We've added some tools to help deal with fleets. Okay, so we're getting... okay, these are just enemy labs. Okay, so you can decrease overcharge health, overcharge damage, commander health, and saboteur health. Okay. I mean, I'm wondering how expensive these labs are going to be. If it unlocks on tier 22 through 24, they've got to be, like, stupid expensive. Primsy is okay, says fleets are far away from me in Legends, averaging 450 to 520 waves. It's, I mean, like, they're not a problem yet, but I mean, so I typically don't make it to fleets either, right? It's only when the BCs are particularly favorable for you know, like an EHP tower, right? I've made it to like 1,000 something as like my personal best. So I started seeing like how bad fleets can be in tournaments, and it makes me rethink like what I'm going to be doing with my keys. Like, nuke automation and demon mode automation might actually be worthwhile getting instead of just rushing straight for bot presets. Well, we'll have to see though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these labs are going to be ridiculously expensive. like multiple hundred small Q, if not big Q. And then this they already yeah, Sam already mentioned this in the Tower T, how they're adding additional levels to Swamp Rend. How many additional levels is what I'm curious about, though. Is it just because it stopped on Vampire? They're adding Scatter, Ray, Saboteur. Is this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more levels of additional enemy Swamp Rend? Or is it just going to be like one more level for for Scatter and Ray, and then like another level for fleets? That I'm kind of curious about. Hopefully it's the latter. Like we're already stressed on labs anyways, so to add 5 more levels to this lab is and it's really only good to people that rock, you know, Poison Swamp as a damage source, right? That's my assumption, at least. Or hold on, Swamp Rend, right? Is this good at shred? This is good at shredding armor, right? When basic enemies are hurt by Poison Swamp, damage is increased by a % of currently applied Rend. Has 30 levels, with each level increasing the % of Rend by 3% for a total of blah, 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 blah. And then the additional enemies is... I don't think this is the same lab that I'm thinking of. Yeah, we want additional Swamp Rend. Here we go. Swamp additional, yeah. Allow Swamp Rend to apply to other enemy types. Hey, what's up, PE Tester? Good to have you in here, dude. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so the additional enemies is just to have Swamp Rend apply to enemies other than basics. And it looks like it's probably going to be 5 additional levels, right? Because it's just one enemy type per level. So it'll be, you know, the 7th level is Scatter, and then the 8th level is Ray, and then the 9th level is one of the fleets, and then another fleet, and then another. That's, oh, shit. I mean, it doesn't look like these labs are particularly long, though, right? Let's say you're running like a 5x lab. This is like a little over a day and a half to get ranged enemies. Almost 2 days for fast, 2 days for tanks. So, I mean, it's not terrible. You can get those labs done in a decent amount of time. And if the cost is somewhat linear, the cost for the new ones isn't going to be that crazy. Damage is increased by a %. Okay, so this is just to scale swamp damage, right? It doesn't actually... Scatters 4 days. That's what PE testers say. Meaning 1 day at times 4. Oh, okay, I got you. Confirming my math. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Ukor? Say hi to Ukor, everybody. It's my good buddy. Alright, interesting. Alright, let's move on with the patch notes then. Module adjustments. We're making some improvements to existing modules. I think these were in the Tower T as well. Holy shit! Okay, so these values just went up by 10. And oh my god. Alright, so at Ancestral, that is a 50%? Yeah, that's 50% damage reduction increase. Because if it was 80% before, let's say something does 100 damage, right? And you got 80% damage reduction, that means you're taking 2. 90 would mean that you're taking 1, so it's a 50% increase in damage reduction? Holy shit. Holy shit. Ukor, I think we're moving up tiers, man. I think you're going to 17 for sure. Because otherwise our runs are gonna be like wave 12k or something stupid. We're gonna have like 13-hour runs. We have to move up. Is that you? Okay. Would you like me to unmute you on? Okay, 1 sec. Hey, Ukor. Everybody can hear you now.
All right, sweet. Dude, that is huge.
Yeah. Right?
Huge.
I was thinking like 90% was gonna be what they moved it to. Just like internally, it's what I thought. But I was secretly hoping for like 95%, right, to be on par with the Flamebot. But I'll take it, man. I will take the 90%.
Yeah, that's huge, dude. Wow.
All right. Oh man. Okay. This is great though. Like I'll record this run, like whatever wave I happen to get to, and and then I'll see if I can patch after this. Did you already try patching, or are you mid run right now?
I'm mid run, but I'll save and try to patch.
I mean you don't have to. I just know. Okay, so MetaB uses Android, and MetaB said that they already got the patch.
Okay.
But you know I seriously doubt that iPhone has been able to patch it, or Apple, iOS, whatever.
Yeah.
And to that extent, I bet Google hasn't updated it either, unless you're in that like 30% that gets the patch early. But
I'll check it out right now.
Man, what is that? I mean, what's that going to do to tournaments too?
Well, if we were facing a lot of those. A lot of the GC guys, then we should climb. But if a lot of our tournaments were still with EHP guys, you know, kind of the same.
Okay. Trelly, you said you got it. Trelly said he got it on LD Cloud. I mean, LD Cloud, I believe, uses Google as well. Okay, that's good info, Trelly. He checked his iPhone too, and he said he does not have it there yet.
Okay.
Duck Sauce says both my main and alt have the patch. But okay, you're on Android. All right, that confirms it then. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was about to say, loading up. I'm loading up Google Play right now. Let's see if it's there.
What's up, Alf? You got the patch on Android as well. All right. Man, I cannot believe that. 90% on Prim C. That's huge. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I'm updating.
Nice. All right. Yeah. All right. After this run, I will definitely try and update then, guys.
Wow, that's huge, too.
But that might coincide with. Where am I at? 10 hours, 43 minutes for my run. Excuse me. Sorry. I throw up in my mouth a little bit every time I see that my runs are over 10 hours. 11 hours, 42 minutes was my last run. At 10,500 waves. Jesus Christ. So I got like another hour, so it's going to coincide with the rotating relics. Oh, man. So before rotating relics come out, I will try and patch, guys. And, or maybe I'll just like intentionally end my run early. Look at that, though. Coins per hour. I'm over 1Q now, guys. 1Q an hour coins. It finally happened. And I don't give a shit about econ. All right, maybe a little bit. maybe
well,
a little bit.
Your econ go up. Your econ went up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, because I finally like grew a freaking brain, and scaled down my shockwave size in the lab before my run, because Ukor kind of explained it to me better. Like this whole time, I was under the impression that shockwave was partially affecting elites and bosses, and so I kept my shockwave size maxed out, thinking it was gonna like help keep those enemies off of my tower. And then Ukor brought it to my attention that it only affects common enemies. So any reservations I had about lowering my shockwave size in farm runs just melted away. And as soon as I did that, I got an easy like 100 and 150 extra trillion an hour. So I just want to say thank you again, Ukor, for saving me from myself. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I got you.
Primacy is okay said, last couple of months I was satisfied with my 12-hour runs. I had, yeah, before I did like Introsprint and Wave Accelerator masteries, and I was farming, God, like what were we farming where we had like really long, like absurdly long runs again? It was like tier like 10, 11, 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I cannot stand when my runs are that long. It's hard to like time and plan out your tournament run at the time slot you want to run it at when your runs are that long. Go ahead, dude.
It was that Flamebot switch that got us off those super long runs. I skipped 2 tiers. You skipped 2 tiers.
Yes. Yeah. But now, disco runs are the new devil, man.
Yeah.
They really are.
That's the truth.
Like, oh, I can't move up because my coin multiplier is like 400 or 500x lower.
I think I'm gonna abandon my run right now.
All right.
And start my disco runs.
Yeah, I think like even before I spend my my monthly stones on like the power ups I'm talking about, or have not mentioned on stream, but will be in the monthly update.
Thanks for reminding me. I don't want to spoil anything.
It's like I think I'm gonna be able to like improve my echo boost just from that alone. Anyways, all right, let's get back into the patch notes, guys. Sorry.
I gotta bring up your video so I don't mess up the modules and stuff.
Oh, I can stream in Discord the browser that I'm doing, so you don't have to pull shit up. Here you go.
Thanks.
All right, so more module adjustments again. Like these 3 were already hinted by Sam in the last Tower T, right? They just added fleet enemies to Magnetic Hook, Amplifying Strike, and Being Annihilator. But they swapped around Being Annihilator instead of, I wonder if I have like the unpatched version of this. Yeah, okay, so this is what it was before. Like Super Crit was a flat like 10% value, and then the variable was like how many shots were guaranteed to be a Super Crit afterwards. They flipped this. Now the Super Crit chance is the variable value. So it goes up to 14%, so we're getting an extra 4% there. And then your guaranteed Super Crits is just static 5 at all levels. So, I mean, I'm not like an avid GC player. I know some stuff about it, but I feel like this would be like your new assist mod, right? Like you'd keep Amplifying Strike primary, and then this would go in your assist slot just for like a ton of extra Super Crit chance, which, if I'm not mistaken, is like pretty difficult to get, right?
Like you farm run? Look like it'd be pretty good with farm runs for sure.
Well, I mean, because obviously. Because, I mean, does GC use death penalty as well in tournaments? I would assume so. It's just like a 15% chance to just delete an enemy from existence. That's hard to beat. Ducksaw says, BA will be the new farming mod, but I'm sticking with DP for tournament. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, it's just like we were thinking. By the way, guys, how bad is the delay? I did mess around with my settings on Restream, and the delay on YouTube especially should be way less, but yeah, I don't know. Just let me know. Ooh, more gems. All right, hopefully I don't have to buy a lot of the rotating relics this time around. Yeah. I'd really like to gem rush some things.
It's like 4 seconds, the delay.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. I unmuted and then listened to you talk, and then 4 seconds later I popped up on YouTube.
That's huge. Okay, so it works.
Yeah,
I gotta let Zephyr know. Zephyr was struggling with the stream delay, and I think he stopped streaming on Twitch because of that, and he only streams on YouTube now. So I'll fill him in on that and see if he restreams again. All right, so let's check out the changelog. Deathwave health is now considered in... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, that is huge. So I can just leave wave skip in my tournament runs. I mean, assuming like the logic is not absolute shit. I mean, that's what that means, right? Like whenever I get a wave skip...
Wow, that's huge.
It's going to consider like Deathwave health. Huh. Yeah, I want to know exactly how it calculates that. Next tournament, I'll do like a little test run. I'll leave wave skip in. And just keep an eye on like Deathwave health as I get the skip. And see exactly how it affects it. And my other question is like, does Deathwave have to be up? Or like on a particular enemy when the wave skip happens in order for it to count like wave, Deathwave health stuff? We have to figure out exactly how it's calculating that. Interest sprint now immediately ends upon the activation of demon mode instead of persisting to the end of the current wave. So I assume this is for people that have demon mode automation or demon mode, what, like auto save, like the one that like automatically saves you from death. So not that big an issue for me because I don't even have that yet. But I assume the people that actually have keys and have this, like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Let's analyze real quick. Interest rate now, it immediately ends. Huh. I mean, like, I haven't messed around with it, so I don't know if this is a good or a bad change. Does this mean, like, if it persisted until the end of the current wave, does that mean, like, you were still getting, like, another 10 wave increase, and then it disabled interest sprint? Or no? I don't know. Maybe one of you, like, higher wave count and legend players... Wait, what's that, Charlie? Shit, max fast with intro sprint as well? Oh, I gotcha. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Trilly, for pointing that out. Like, technically, intro sprint counts as wave skips. Death wave health max fast as fuck. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do 2 test runs in my next tournament. I'll do an intro sprint plus wave skip run to see how fast like wave health is building up, and then I'll take intro sprint out for the next run. I'll just do wave skip, and then the last run I'll do like my slow play run. I should have been watching it before then, but I was. Oh, I mean, like, okay, so after this run and I patch and everything, like, we can mess around with it and test it out. I don't have to necessarily do it in a tournament, right? I should be able to figure this out in just like a normal farm run. I know a lot of people are happy about this. They'll remove the Death Defy mission from events. But honestly, this mission didn't bother me as much. As a matter of fact, it made one of my video shorts completely irrelevant. Like, I had a really good way of getting this one done. And I never had a problem with it. And honestly, like, in a long, like, 10k wave run where I'm getting, like, multiple like, death defies, like, in my normal farm runs, I'm getting anywhere from, like, 7 to, like, 15 death defies. So I just, in normal runs, I never had an issue for it. But even if I just wanted to knock out the mission real quick, I had a decent way of getting it done. That being said, like, I'm not sad to see this one go at all. It's fine. Yeah, with the disco runs, Death Defy was fine. Yeah, I agree. Added a note in welcome back pop-up to indicate that the player is resuming a dissonant run. Oh, okay. I was wondering what they meant by welcome back pop-up. I guess it's like when you close out the app or you close out the game and then you come back in and like you lose 5 waves and it tells you that. So now it'll tell you like, hey, you're in a dissonant run as opposed to like a normal run. No issues there. Renamed Ebola to Outbreak. Sure. I mean, were people like really complaining that Ebola was... I'm not trying to sound insensitive or anything. I'm just genuinely curious if people were complaining about the name of this one. Alf said, yeah, with the disco... Okay, we already read that. I don't usually get many death defies during a normal run, though. 0 to 2, usually. Alf, how many energy shields do you have? Do you have 3 energy shields? If you do, that's like abnormally low. At least like from what I remember. Then again, like I get... Okay, yeah, I think what it is, man, is like I get several wall rebuilds during my runs. And that's, you know, without second wind. Without second wind, like rebuilding my wall for me from scratch, you know, just instantly. There will be times where like my wall goes down, like my energy shields get depleted, you know, maybe 1 or 2 of them. So there's chances for death defies there. And then like my wall rebuilds relatively fast. So I'll get like another wall rebuild. My energy shields will pop back up again. And every time wall goes down and like my energy shields get hit, there's potential for a death defy there. At least from Rays. I mean, just watching my tower right now, you can see, like, the only thing that's hitting me right now are Rays. Like, bosses don't make it to me, scatters don't make it to me. Vampires drain a little bit, but I don't think that counts as hitting. So since, I guess since, like, Rays are the only thing that's hitting me, and they technically, like, one-shot me at this stage in the game, it's easier for me to get those Death Defy procs. You don't always have an energy shield and second wind in. I'm sure you have your reasons, man, but that's crazy.
Card slots, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that's it. Implemented some improvements to end-of-run stats. All right, well, I'm already upset, man. They added some good stuff in here, but where's my fucking wall regen? I want to know what my wall regen per second is, guys. Why you no tell me what wall regen per second? Added a health recovered by packages stat. That's gonna... I'm actually interested to see that. As soon as we move into the package health meta.
Well, with the damage reduction being 50% more, our wall's gonna start feeling like that, like it's barely getting hit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's still going to be instances where our wall goes down, though, right? And obviously, like, whenever second wind procs, you lose all your package health there, so you'll get... I don't know. We'll see.
I just don't think the drastic difference between the damage your wall was taking prior and the damage you were taking was so different. But now it's going to be a lot closer.
Okay. Added enemies killed in black hole. Okay, I mean, that'll help us quantify, like, the coin bonus from that. I mean, look how big my freaking black hole is, guys. Like, nothing is dying outside of black holes. If mine is not 100%, there's something wrong. There's something seriously wrong. This is 82 meters right here. 82-meter black hole at 90-meter tower range. Like my black hole is so huge that it extends as far as like my chrono field does.
Oh, dude.
Look at this.
I have max health from Death Wave, dude. Already.
Really? At what wave?
Yeah. I just checked it. I was at 400. I'm full.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay.
Tournaments be go fast now.
Hell yeah. Okay. I like it. Added percent next to each enemy killed stat to indicate what percent of enemies died versus the actual numeric count. I'm kind of on board with that. Like, what does it look like right now? Enemy killed, enemy killed. They're talking about this section, right? The total enemies. So is the total enemies going to stay like a numeric value? I'm sorry, a percent value, or not, yeah. It's not going to be percent based for total enemies, but each individual one is going to have the percent. I mean, it does make this section a little bit messy. Man, Project Dizzy with Project Ren has got some work to do, man. He's going to have to completely... Yeah, when we go to input our runs, it's going to be messed up for the first week or so until he fixes it. If Dizzy has a creator code, guys, like, make sure you go hit him up. He's got his work cut out for him the next week. Expanded ultimate weapon levels. Spotlight plus, smart missile damage, inner landmine damage, spotlight bonus, and poison swamp damage. Okay.
More level. More stinky sink.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. I don't feel like Spotlight and Spotlight Plus and Spotlight Bonus needed any kind of like increase, man. I mean, I know it's like a bigger stone sink now, but Jesus, like Spotlight damage was already crazy, and now they're just increasing that multiplier even more. I'm kind of happy to see the Poison Swamp damage. That's cool. I think Poison Swamp needed a little bit more love. And that'll be nice with the addition of Swamp Rend hitting the remaining elites and fleets. Cool. I want to see actual numbers though. I'm sure they'll get posted in the Discord. Maybe I can dig around here after I finish going through this. Increase max level for assist modules multiplier efficiency from what?
Whoa.
What?
From 100 to 130?
So are they making it so that your module efficiency caps at like 100 and then you still get your extra 30% from the lab? That's what it kind of sounds like, right? But this is just the multiplier efficiency. This isn't substat. Which, yeah. Which makes sense, because if you did 130% substat efficiency, like that'd be crazy, but...
Wow.
What it seems like to me is they're trying to allow, like, stat bloating for the players that need the stat bloat in order to accomplish, like, tier 22, 23, and 24. Yeah, but they're doing... numbers. Yeah, they're doing it in such a way that you have to spend money to get it. Ah, man.
That's what those guys... the guys at the top are spending money.
Sure. Yeah, I just... Like, this doesn't affect me just yet, because, like, my module efficiencies are only, like, 10% right now. So this is just way further down the line for me. Jeez. I know there's like people at the top end have been saving stones and hoarding them, waiting for the next patch. I wonder if they're gonna immediately dump them into like more module efficiency, or if they're gonna wait and see what 29 brings.
I would think they would dump, just because that's a big damage multiplier.
Right?
Yeah, that's a huge damage multiplier.
I mean, I feel like they would immediately do it to core mods, right? Because most of our damage comes, or most of GC's damage comes from their ultimate weapons, anyways.
Yeah, which is multiplied off their damage, so they would do both for sure.
Which, oh my god, which like multiplies your spotlight plus even more, and your spotlight bonus even more, because those are based off your ultimate. Fucking TTG, man. Like I.
Thanks for the 90% though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, like we get like 90% damage reduction multiplier, and GC gets like not 1, not 2, but 3 friggin' ultimate weapon bonuses. Why are we so unloved, man? I don't get it. All right. Increase the max level for most workshop enhance. Okay. Whoa. You're already in another run, aren't you, Lucor?
Yeah.
Okay. When I finish my run, I'll go into like okay, I'll patch, and then I'll check out like a few of these extra things, because I want to see what they increased like the max workshop to. It should show it, right? Like if
yeah, it'll show you like if you click the box itself.
Because level skips capped out at like 60 before, right? Or around there.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna.
You don't think they're gonna increase level skips? They kind of should, just because they added 3 new tiers, and so I assume like the level skip, BC for those tiers is gonna push down. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll have to take a look once I get that patch. Alf is a little less than 750 stones from reducing his BH cooldown.
Nice.
To 50 seconds. Holy crap. Okay. So you're really close to permanent black hole now, man. That's great. Congratulations. That's maybe like two weeks of tournaments? Hey, what's up, Jim? Good to have you back. I appreciate you hopping in, man. We are almost through the patch notes, and we're about 40 minutes away from the rotating relics. Removed extra chip section in the Guardians tab. What do they mean by that? Extra chips. Is this like the bottom 3 right here that are locked, where there's nothing there? I'm assuming that's what they mean. I mean, that's kind of like a minor change, but I didn't mind there being like 3 down here that are locked. You know, it gave us the impression that like more chips in the future is like a possibility. So, how far am I from 98% defense in tournaments? Ask me that in like 3 weeks. I'll be getting extra defense mastery here relatively soon, so that'll get me another 7%. And I'm planning on slotting in the defense percent lab once again as well. So both of those will be going simultaneously. I'll get closer and closer. I know, like with both of those maxed out, it gets me a little bit. It'll get me like around what, like 90%, or maybe a little bit less, like 89. But, yeah, I'm not getting much from my sub effect right now. It's sub effect, assist sub effect is only at 10%, so I'm only getting like 0.8% when I could be getting a max of. Well, I mean, let's be real. Like, I'm not getting 100% sub effect efficiency on armor assist anytime soon. I could see like 50% in the future. That's what, like 4.5, 4.6k stones. Like, that's something I might consider. But it's not exactly worth, like, it's the ROI is not that great for the time being, at least. It will be soon, though. I'm gonna need that extra percent defense, so it's in the cards for the future. PE Tester said they removed one of the 3 X Guardianship slots. Thus potential for 2x more. Oh, okay. So there's 8 slots now, with 6 known. Gotcha. So that must be hinting at something coming in version 29, maybe? Maybe we get 2 more Guardian slots? Maybe something EHP related? Yeah, fingers crossed. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna need a lot of armor Asmon substats for, yeah, about 90%. Yeah, I know what you mean, HH. I'm gonna call you Double H. Unless you prefer I call you something different, man. Let me know. Yeah, Double H, like, I'll probably shoot for like 50% armor assist efficiency in the future. That'll be like the next, yeah, the next threshold. Well, all right, so I'm at 10% right now. I'll push for 25%, and then from there, like, I'll consider going up to 50% just in one go. Oh, yeah, 98% defense. Well, because your percent defense is calculated before any other damage reduction. So getting that as high as possible, as soon as possible, is definitely worth it. It's just, it's so stone expensive, man. And there's still other things I need to do with stones. I'll have to do some math, like, off stream, and figure out exactly, like, everything that getting 50% assist mod sub efficiency would get me. I mean, because obviously defense percent, wall health, health regen, and then it depends on, like, what other sub effects I have, like, in based on, like, the level of my assist mod. All right, so they added some more information to the resume run panel. Okay, I'll see that next time I go to resume a run. Added an offline warning pop-up. Okay, so, like, if you lose internet connection, maybe there's, like, a pop-up that tells you, like, offline warning. Okay, and then you can toggle off the warning if you need. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the warning pop up. It'll let me know, like, if my internet goes out. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where Black Hole without additional upgrades would deal some damage. Huh. So, like, before you get, like, the Black Hole deals damage to bosses, Black Hole was dealing damage to things? I know there are labs there.
Yeah, it does damage to protectors.
Black Hole damage. Disable range. So, like, Black Hole on its own was doing damage to protectors? Is what you're saying?
Oh, I don't know. I just know they deal 2% damage to protectors. 2% per second or whatever.
Deals percent to total health damage, not reduced by protectors. Is that what you're talking about? Because that's
okay.
I think that means something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is the boss damage right here. The 2% deals percent total health damage, 2%, and that's to bosses and then like ultimate enemies. So, oh shit, my mastery's just finished. Oh, okay, all right. We'll come back to that. I need to put something else in, and I have no fucking clue what it's gonna be.
Gold boxed.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm just gonna fill the ranged enemy range. Yep. You already knew. All right, so ranged enemy range for now, and then the other one will get shit. Yeah, I need to put something in there for now. I didn't give it much thought. Flame swap, burn stacks, whatever. Those two will get swapped out here pretty soon. In the next day or so, like a couple of new masteries are going in those two spots. Okay, patch notes, guys. Stop letting me get distracted. Why did Stream Elements just say arrow? I'm so confused. Oh, because Arrow subbed. Thank you so much, Arrow. I appreciate you, boss. What up, bro? Oh, you got Flamebot Burn stack in as well. I gem rushed level 1 maybe like a couple months ago, just because like incidental like armor enemy reduction. I know like Flamebot isn't 100% reliable for hitting things before they get in tower range, but in the cases that they do, and I'm going up against armored enemies, it's really nice for like that armor to be shred before they even reach tower range. Ideally, I want level 5, but well, yeah. That'll happen way later. Okay, so next line. Fix an issue where summon chip has a delay between the... Like, I swear they've said that they fixed this like 2-3 times now, right? Does it keep breaking with different patches? And I mean, I know what they're talking about, like the graphic for summon, you know, the little hole where the summon enemies come out. It shows up, but then enemies aren't like spewing out of it for, you know, like there's a short delay before it starts spewing enemies. So if they actually fixed it, like that's kind of nice for you summon enjoyers. I completely dropped mine though. I have no need for it at the moment. Alf said, I got it because I do horrendously against armored enemies. I know what you mean. Like it is the bane to your smite. I mean, I'm almost certain like you haven't unlocked Ultimate Weapon Plus yet, so it's not like that big an issue for you yet. But like that, like armor eats up your smite procs, which is really bad for like killing protectors and like different elites. Dang, 300 or 400 less waves, man. Is that noticeable? Are you sure it wasn't like in combination with other BCs that kind of mess with you? Double H said, are you getting keys every tournament now? Last update I saw you were in the 16 to 24 range. So I've gotten a total of 4 keys, 2 different instances where I got 2 keys. It's not every single tournament now. I need favorable BCs in order for me to get keys, and it's probably in combination with a not horribly shitty bracket. But I'm working on it. I'm working on fixing that. I'm making steady progress. So maybe within like a month and a half, 2 months, I'll be in the keys every tournament club. Is that a club? I don't know. If I make T-shirts for it, it will be. Yeah, we'll see. Alf said Summon Ship did fall out of sync whenever I left the game, closed it. For example, during the anniversary event to get the gifts. I heard about that being like an issue, but just I've been kind of out of the loop with any like Summon Ship related problems ever since I dropped it in favor of like a super juiced attack chip. Like my attack chip is so good. So good, man. Ideally, like I want to get the percent up to like 17, maybe eventually gold box it. I don't know if the last like 2 or 3 clicks is going to be worth it. I'll probably start messing with the ally chip then. But I do want to gold box the targets. And I'm almost at like the penultimate click. Oh, there goes my wall. But I do have second wind up. And 1 energy shield. But nothing's even getting to me.
Say goodbye to tier 15. This is your last run, dude.
Really, you think so?
Yep.
Should I just immediately go and do a utility disco? I can't, man. I have so much shit I need to record for that monthly update. It's gonna throw my shit all out of whack.
Oh, all right. I'm doing like doing them all again.
Oh, really? You're starting from tier 1? Cool.
No, I'm doing all mine for tier 17. My bad.
No, yeah, I knew what you meant. Just giving you shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see if I can get to 10k each one. No, 9999.
Oh, okay. You're a Mad X cat enjoyer. All right. Well, I mean, there was second win. Looks fine though. I didn't even see if I got a Deathify proc there or not. All right, let's move on to the next line. Fixed an issue where battle resumes automatically while the perk selection pop-up is active. Is that a thing? Yeah, I mean, it's not pausing for me. Maybe this is if you have like the pause while menu is up thing going. Double H said if chance of keys is small and you can avoid demotions, you have the option to run Goldbot until next power spike. That is precisely what I'm doing. So Flamebot's in a good spot, and then all of my other medals have been going into Goldbot just for, you know, more econ in the meantime, right? This helps me catch up on like Workshop Plus or running like some expensive labs. But I think sometime around the next event, I'm going to have enough medals to completely pull out a Goldbot and go into BotBot just for that huge spike in damage reduction, which is going to pair really nicely with the damage reduction, the increase that we're getting from PC. You said it might help me get a few extra tiers of BC reduction research. They get pretty expensive. You are so correct. I got my BC reduction to 5, and the next one is going to cost me like 30Q around there. So I know exactly what you mean.
I gotta get some of the assist module ones out of the way before I switch.
Right. Well, you also got to finish the labs too. Like I know. Wait, did you already? You finished BotBot cooldown, right? Or are you close to it?
It's close, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because my BotBot duration is taking forever.
Yep.
But it's alright. Like it gives me something to grow into as I'm putting medals into BotBot. I'll send me analysis of the BCs for. I remember you sending me that already. I'll take a look at it here in a minute though. Let me finish getting through the patch notes. I want to try and finish it. There's not too much more to go, but I want to make sure I get that finished before the rotating relics come in because I want to be able to cover those as soon as they're as soon as they swap out. Fixed an issue where the buy new card button does not gray out when there are insufficient gems available. I didn't even know that was a thing because I haven't had to buy cards in quite a while. I mean, when I unlock the AoE card, I'll have to worry about it, but I think I'm at least a month away from being able to do that. I don't know, like what wave do you need to hit in tier 20 to unlock AoE card? Is it 60 or is it like 100 something? I know you just unlocked it recently. That's what I was asking.
I forgot, man. I'm sorry.
No worries. I know it's like somewhere like relatively early on in tier 20, but I'm stuck at like wave 53 in tier 20. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do like another milestone push in tier 20, see if I can unlock it. Because I'm also considering like AoE card mastery here pretty soon. I need my Poison Swamp to cover more area when in a tournament. Damn, dude, like, okay, so yeah, I'm getting stunlocked again. it made me think like I need to unlock Alf said tier 20 wave 80. Okay, thank you so much. I wasn't sure if it was 60, 80, 100, 200. Yeah, I'm gonna need more card slots. I mean, like at least one more. Fix the visual inconsistency where players could click on ultimate weapons descriptions during dissonant runs where ultimate weapons are. I mean, I don't see how it's like that big of an issue that you can check out your ultimate weapons while in a run, in an ultimate weapon run. But it does make sense, right? If like that whole tree is disabled, like everything's functionally 0. So what is there to look at? Fix an issue where a boss would spawn on wave 1 after restarting. Okay, they need to fix that, and they need to fix like the ranged enemy projectiles still being there after a run ends. I know a lot of people were having this issue. One of the tournaments with like ranged ults, I saw so many complaints of them like starting like a new tournament run and just like instantly friggin' dying or like their wall being destroyed right from the get-go or right off the rip. Because like ranged enemy projectiles were like, I guess they were sticking around, and then when you started the next run, they were like exactly where they were from your previous run ending. So you would like start your run, a whole bunch of projectiles would be like inside your wall and just smash your tower and proc your second wind like right away. Or they would smash your wall and then smash you. And I don't know exactly how it worked. I just know that there were a couple times where I would start a new run after dying to like a shitload of ranged ults. And I would just like instantly proc second wind on the new game or the new run. Fixed several small UI issues. We'll have to see exactly what that is. Fixed a visual issue with enemy level skip percentage showing incorrectly as the reduced heat value on the menu after a run. Okay, so if you guys have ever gone to look at your utility workshop after you finished a tournament run, where like, as the tournament goes on, like your enemy level skips decrease because of the BC. And then you would go out to the menu and check out your enemy level skips. And normally you would have, like 26 or 27 or 30% starting. And you would look at it and it would be like, why am I only at like 5% enemy level skips? What the hell's going on? Apparently this fixed it. Yep, Alpha's seen 0% there. Fixed an issue where workshop upgrades failed to purchase with the exact amount of coins. How the heck do you get like the exact amount of coins to buy something though, man?
So that was been happening to me. It was even like not even full exact. Like even if you were like thousands above it, it wouldn't let you get it.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that was because remember I have to save for some of those super expensive ones.
Yep. And so you would get like very, very, very close to it, and then you go to buy it, and it's like, nope, you can't.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me buy it, so I had to I had to wait.
You had to
Not
go
too
and do
long,
like
though.
30 minutes of a go do like 30 minutes of a run and then leave and then try and buy it again.
It wasn't even that much.
Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, true, Alf. It's probably way easier when you're starting out. All right, let's see. Fixed and issues. Yo, why is triple click now? There we go. Fixed an issue where a short delay would occur after a workshop upgrade. I'm not entirely certain what that means either. I'm assuming like you clicked to purchase an upgrade, and then there would be a delay before it actually showed that you made the purchase. Maybe some people were having issues where they were like double or triple clicking to purchase something and it was just eating their coins. I don't know. Maybe somebody has some insight in the chat. Fix an issue where the attack chip... Wait.
Uh-oh.
Dude, you guys heard me talking about how much I love attack chip. Why didn't you warn me about this line? Attack chip could negate damage rather than add during high tier battles. Wait, what? Attack chip could negate damage rather than add. I don't quite understand this line.
Maybe it's a buff. Maybe it's like now it's actually doing damage to the guys. I don't know about the negate part. I don't know.
Yeah, that's so weird. Hopefully I don't skip here. And fuck, dude. I was gonna pull up like the boss kill, damage kill meter, but I friggin' wave skipped the boss, so. Whatever. Whenever the next boss shows up on my tower, I'll go to like the damage log of it and see how much damage Guardian does. Or, the attack shit.
Yeah.
Duck sauce, yeah. I've gotten to the fleet changes. I went through those like near the beginning. But if there's anything in particular you want to bring up, like I'm happy to talk about it, man. Like if you have some insight to something that I didn't know about, or if there's something that you wanted to point out, like I am all ears, man. You are much further in the game than I am. So if there was something that particularly stood out to you, and maybe I missed it, like I'd love to hear. Am I just skipping bosses over and over and over here? Is that what's happening? Okay, there we go. All right, let's watch this. See if I get a attack chip hit. I did not. Orbs are too strong, guys. Sorry. What are your thoughts on the Thorn changes to fleets? So, Thorns... I'll go ahead and scroll up to it. So Thorns is going to act more like OA, like the current OA. Because before, Thorns was acting like the previous version of OA, right? Where it was hitting like their absolute health rather than like their current wave health. So they're changing Thorns now. Yeah, I mean, it's... at least in respect to fleets, right? So now, like, you can't just sit there and have, like, overcharge, like, smack you over and over and over and just die, like, only to fleet damage. You need some other form of, like, percent-based damage to help you kill it. Whether it's, like, smite toggling or... can't be orbs. I mean, attack chip... Yeah. You basically need a damage source to do the last hit to fleets, but attack chip might work on them. I was under the impression that all fleets being targetable meant that like attack chips would actually hit them now. if they weren't already hitting them. Like we don't know. Yeah, let's see if Guardian shows up on this one. Ooh, less orb hits. Oh, there's the Guardian hit, 6.7%. That's a pretty healthy hit. It must have hit it when it was really low. Yeah, it's... I don't know how scary this change is going to be. I like... Yeah, just... Shit. Thorns now takes a % of health remaining. So it's not based on the damage they do anymore. It's based on... So for overcharges, it's actually really nice, right? Because overcharges start out doing like fuck all damage.
It's based on their health, though, not their damage.
Not anymore. Like overcharges, they changed them, right? Their damage is set to the wave 1 damage of the tier they spawn on. So if like wave 1 damage is, we'll just say like 1 billion.
I was correcting your Thorns. Thorns is never how much damage the enemy does, it's how much health they have. Is what I was just correcting.
Oh, okay. I'm misunderstanding that. Deals % of enemy max. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dude, I'm so glad I got you here. Okay, that makes more sense now.
But now it's like
instead of
the Thorns nerf.
Depending on how you look at it. Sure.
Yeah, I guess they'll be there because of 15% effective instead of 10. So they'll be there a little less as long as you have like OA rolling and stuff.
It sucks because like Thorns is never going to be the final hit. It's just, same as OA.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna need OA and Thorns to reduce their health so low, like low enough to a point where either flat damage finishes it off for you, or you have something like an attack chip that can do that like final culling strike.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta do a attack chip now. Got my summon.
Duck Sauce is worried that attack disco runs above tier 16 will get a lot harder.
I'm doing one right now.
Yeah. Ukor will let you know. He has the patch, so.
Doing it right now. I'm at tier 17, 18, 11.
I hope not. I mean, because I've almost finished my tier 17 attack run as well. So if it if it makes fleets like that much harder to deal with in those runs, I'm not gonna be happy, man. We'll see. All right, where do we leave off on bug fixes?
Does Black Hole affect them damage-wise?
I don't think so. I don't think Black Hole does damage to fleets. It's just bosses and like ultimate enemies. But that does bring up an interesting point, right? Because when you get to tier 22, 23, and 24, you have Commander ults, you have Overcharge ult, and Saboteur ult. Well, are those now classified as quote-unquote boss-type enemies?
Right.
With that BC on them? Like, are your orbs actually going to hit them now? Because that would be really special. I seriously doubt it, honestly. Like, the goal was to make fleets easier to kill. I don't think the goal was to make them that much easier to kill, because fleets just, like, they get into range and then they just park there, right? Which means your orbs are just going to absolutely obliterate them. So I seriously doubt that, like, even Commander Ultimate, quote-unquote, is going to get, like, the boss tag as far as orbs are concerned. So we left off. I got, like, less than 10 minutes to finish these. Fixed an issue where battles couldn't be started if the background was set to random on the themes menu. Man, I use basic bitch background. My frames are too precious to me. I'm sorry for anybody that used random background and had this issue up until now. Fixed an issue where the custom orb distance slider does not readjust properly after removing the range card. So is this, by custom orb distance slider, is this like the workshop orb slider in the vault? Or are they talking about like the extra orb slider?
Not sure, but I wonder if this messes up the GC guys.
There's an issue where custom orb slider distance slider does not readjust properly.
I wonder if this.
I mean,
because
like,
I know people would use they take in range card, put it back in, change orbs so it hit a certain spot on their line. I don't know if they could do that anymore. Hopefully that's fixed it.
I didn't know exactly how to do that either. I'm assuming it's in combination with workshop orb slider.
Probably.
Something I don't have, and maybe that's why I was never able to figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't mean to sound like an ass, but I hope I hope this affects GC players, man. Fuck those guys. Fucking hate them. I'm kidding, of course, guys. I don't know, maybe one of the GC players that uses like that the orb slider tech with the range card, maybe they can chime in and let us know how it works and how this affects you. I would genuinely like to know. Fix an issue where turning off songs muted them instead. So what, like they're still technically playing in the background, just like eating up computing power? Not that it takes a lot to run a muted song. Whatever. I mean, if it means... I didn't really mind these songs playing. I mean, I run it muted and turned off now just because...
I've heard them 1,000 times.
yeah, exactly. Like, they're still good songs.
It's funny, I turned them on the other day to listen to them all again.
Oh, while you're playing your new Baby Tower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ukor, guys, Ukor started a new Baby Tower.
Yeah.
And he's going GC. Fucking traitor.
I'm just gonna go like free to play. The only thing I changed was like I wanted to be able to get coins without watching ads, so I bought that. But all the other packs I'm not touching. I'm not spending any more money on it. And all my labs are gonna be for obviously I'm gonna get defense percent to the minimum and do all the minimums, but other than that everything's gonna be GC. It's gonna be nice and slow. That's just because I'm not starting with turtle and starting with all that health and stuff. I'm just going straight glass cannon.
Yeah, I was kind of tempted to start something alongside him, but honestly, man, like one tower's enough for me. I don't need
it's like I set it and forget it, man. And I just have like basic labs running till they're done or something. It's like I really don't care.
Dude, you should like pick an ultimate weapon and just go all in on it, like something unorthodox. Like instead of chain lightning, or you go like just full on poison swamp or full on death wave, like Maddox Cat.
So I am gonna be doing death wave and chain lightning.
Okay.
And then unlock ILM to do all the stun stuff. And I'm pretty much gonna have that in the trio and just pump those up and not get any plus for a very long time.
Looks like Duck Sauce explained it. They changed it so you can't have the super low orb range a couple patches back. Yeah, you needed the orb adjuster, and if you had it at 30 meters when playing at 30 meter range, but then increased your range. Workshop orbs used to stay at 30 meters, but extra orbs would expand with your range. So that doesn't work anymore. Okay, I mean, like, that's...
Okay.
that's not that huge of a fix or huge of a problem. I feel like GC can still function without it. It's just like what, like your farm runs are going to take a hit, is what it seems
No,
like.
I think they did that for tournaments to have.
Oh, okay.
To have things in their line, their orb line.
Okay. To help with like killing the
So.
boss. Yeah. That
or
makes
like
sense.
The tank ults or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe like ranged ults when they're there. Thank you for explaining that, Duck Sauce. We're almost there. 3 minutes. All right, let's rapid fire these last ones. Fix several localization issues and improve descriptions for modules, cards, bots, and ultimate weapons. We've already seen some of the encyclopedia descriptions fixed. So after the patch, I'll probably go through and see if there's any other changes that I didn't notice before. Hit same enemy with smart missile progress bar now updates in real time rather than only updating when a player unlocks the next level. Okay, I didn't realize that was a problem. Fix orb range not persisting between app restarts and card equipping. So I guess this kind of doubles down on like the custom orb distance slider thing that you were talking about. Oh shit, I didn't get to... Oh, it was a commander. Is that a commander up there that killed me? Or a protector? Alright, let's copy these stats. That's actually perfect timing, guys. 1.03 Q per hour. What a good run. All right, let's swap this to browser only for a sec. I will go ahead and try and patch. Oh my god, we already got the rotating relics. All right, bear with me here a second, guys. I can update as well. Hell yeah, guys. Duck Sauce says, Workshop Orbs used to say, I think I already read that. You used it in tournaments so that orbs wouldn't kill regular enemies, so you get more Chain Lightning procs on fleets. Also, I think you could use it for tank ult, but he never messed with that. That actually makes a lot of sense. But because fleets no longer park themselves outside of tower range, they park inside tower range, that won't particularly be an issue anymore, right? Like, because you can directly target fleets now. And the last line, an additional bonus of Rend was always being applied to poison swamp damage. That bonus has moved to being conditional on having swap Rend additional enemies lab for that particular enemy. Dude, we managed to get through them all just in time. Okay. What are our daily missions? Easy. Patch notes. Dude, where's our like extra gems and medals that were promised from the anniversary event? All right. New missions for the day. Take no damage for 100 consecutive waves. And then poison enemies. All right. Poison swamp one will get done easily. The no damage one, I can just run tier 1 and just intro sprint it, right? And it's over in like 5 minutes. So that's what that one sounds like now. All right. Rotating relics. I got them all.
It's consecutive waves.
Consecutive waves? Oh, meaning
Yeah.
like the skipped waves don't count?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, so I got to waste like an hour and a half doing that one.
Oh, wait, no, it does work. My bad.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so the first one is Duck, which is ultimate weapon damage. Let me pull up my my Relics IDS page. An effective pass. I want to make sure I got these. Duck. All right, that's checked. All right, cool. Floppy dick. Oh, excuse me, disc. Floppy. Free utility upgrade. All right, I have that one as well. We'll go to bonsai tree. What's this one? Coins. Hey. That's a must buy for pretty much anybody that does not have this one. 5% coins is huge. And what is Photon Blade? Tower damage. All right, well, oh, whoops. I clicked it, guys. All right, so that's another 5% damage. That'll help with my defense disco run, right? So I'm at 80% now. We'll update this on Rend. Cool. Yeah, check out this spike in coins per hour, guys. Holy shit. That's so nice. Yeah, what did I do? Like, I gem rushed a bunch of, like, Wave Accelerator and Intro Sprint, right? And that's what got me from, like, 800 to, like, about 900 coins per hour. And then I got rid of something. Man, I really need to start taking notes of, like, when I get, like, a huge bump in econ or, like, a huge dip in econ so I can actually comment on it on my monthly video.
You're 10.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what this one is. Yeah, the 1010 that I did with modules. That's right, guys. Yeah, I did some assist mod stuff. Like armor, I got to 1010, and generator, I got to 1010. Just for some extra stats. So, like, that extra econ boost is kind of nice. And a little bit of an extra power spike. It's not much, but it's a decent amount of level skips. And I guess coins per kill multiplier. But really, I enjoyed the armor assist mod stuff. Some extra wall health and health regen. Another percent thorns. But I don't really know how much I care about thorns anymore, guys. Like, maybe it'll be a little bit more prevalent with fleets. We'll see. Oh, that's the only one you were missing as well, huh? Well, grats Alf on the tower damage. Did you actually buy it though? I mean, 1200 for. Well, actually, aren't you like kind of hybrid, or maybe I'm misremembering? I know Bonsai Tree is the real winner here. If you guys did not have this one before, it is definitely worth the 1200 gems. Make sure you guys swoop that one up. Free up utility. I mean, if you're like free to play and struggling with gems, I mean, it's not like super important. But I just like, if you're rocking a BHD, like, this is technically more econ, and it's also like more enemy level skips in your runs, so it's both econ and power. Ultimate damage, I mean, if you're GC, like, you probably want to buy this one too, and if you're GC, you probably want the tower damage one too. Only reason I bought the GC one is I buy them all, because you never know when something's going to be relevant. Case in point, defense disco runs. I need damage. After getting... Oh, okay. Alf said after getting the relic, you threw 600 gems a month. So you bought like 3 10-packs, and you got BA to Ancestral. The duck looks the best. I should show it off on my tournament profile. I don't even know what relics I have there, man. I think I just picked like all legendary ones. as a really dumb flex. But just for you, yeah, it's exactly as I said. All right, where's Duck? Dude, what is this? Why can't they organize these a little bit better? Holy shit. All right, let me know if I pass Duck. I see bonsai tree. Where's Duck? We're looking for Duck. There we go. There you go, Duck. Hey, have a great night, Alf. Thank you for hanging out for so long. Appreciate you, buddy. Mr. Duck Sauce, are there any other duck-related relics that I should sport in my tournament relics profile? Any rubber-related relics or duck-related relics? You know what? We're going to put in the cock and ball crystals. There you go. This is like the best relic graphic ever, right? Holy. Is there like a meteor shower one that I can put in here? Like, I mean, that's kind of like a meteor impacting. Yeah, I don't know. This is what, asteroid belt?
Like make a story out of it.
Yeah, like hieroglyphics, like Mr. Duck Sauce.
Yeah. Cotton balls.
Dick down something.
The meteor shower. Ebola.
Another dude. And unlock the secrets of the universe. What's the ending to the story? And then went and swam with the dolphins. There you go. That's the only one. I think the wires one looked kind of suspicious too. Really? Okay. Let's. Where's the wires one? This right? No, that's lanterns. This one right here? Yeah, it looks like. I'm not gonna say. Something docking something. All right, we're good there.
You do docking, and then you have to take your penicillin shot, which is a little bit lower on the right. Oh.
What'd you say? Oh, okay.
There was one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
What is this green shit in the syringe though? That's weird. Teaching people to inject like Drano in their At least it's not bleach. All right, let's look at the encyclopedia real quick. See if there's anything that got changed in here. I'm just gonna kind of skim through it. I really wanted to see thorns in case they changed the wording on that. Was this here before? Calculated before absolute defense, calculated after defense percent? I mean, it was already kind of known, right? Like it calculates your defense percent first, and then absolute defense is factored in, and then other sources of damage reduction are factored in, right?
I wish it was at the very, very, very end.
Oh, that would be... You want to buff defense absolute? Put it at the end of your damage reduction calculations, all of them.
All damage reduction calculations, yeah. That'd be epic.
I'm not seeing any other changes here. Ultimate weapons. Let's see if it says anything for smart missiles. Scales with all crit. Scales with all crit. And that's all there before. Okay, so it doesn't look like it. Ultimate Weapon Plus. There's my weak smite +4. Let's see. Considering Golden Tower, that's compounding. All right, so nothing there. Anything in the card section? Dude, how cool would it be if Plasma Cannon hit fleets also? Or maybe you had to like research Plasma Cannon Mastery, and now it has like a chance to hit fleets. Intro Sprint, Landmine Stun, RPC. Yeah, I'm not seeing any changes here. I feel like Energy Shield Mastery is going to be even bigger than before. Now that overcharges get that last hit off. Photon Blade is a premium relic. Okay. Nice. That's a premium relic that I did not have before. Thank you for pointing that out, Alf. And I hope you have a good night, bud. Let's look at modules. I think all of these are just going to be the ones that they mentioned in the patch notes. So Being Annihilator, Astral Deliver... No, not Astral Deliver. Amplifying Strike is the other one. Hits fleets. And I think the last one was a core. Orbital Augment. Oh, okay. It actually mentions fleets in here now. I'm not sure if it did that before. 15% remaining health damage. Quarter effective versus bosses' fleets. So actually, Thorns is going to be even stronger against fleets than Orbital Augment. Because if Orbital Augment is only doing 3.75%, I think my math is right there, against fleets, and Thorns is doing like 15% of your Thorn. Okay, no, I think my math is off there. I'll have to like actually do math to figure out if I'm correct. Okay, nothing here. No extra wording in Dimension Core. I think it's just Magnetic Hook. Okay.
And ours too, right? Promoto Clap.
Oh, yeah. True. I don't know why it's showing 60% though. It should be showing 90% there. Because I have Ancestral? That's weird that it's showing the base value. Alright, what about base enemies? No additional text on vampires, rays, or scatters. Saboteur, I don't think this has changed. This is the exact same wording from what they updated pre-patch. Okay. And what about other? Is this new? Like, I don't think I ever clicked on this tab before. Autonomous units that orbit the tower. Grants persistent utility effects. It would be nice if they, like, actually described what each bot did. Cards, common enemies. Alright, it's nice that they list, like, all the common enemy types. Currencies, guardians. Ally that provides powerful... They should use a different word there, right? Because there's an actual guardian called Ally. I think they need to find a better word for that there. Research facility for permanent account. Milestones, modules. Relics to... Okay, so nothing new in here. That pretty much covers all that. Interesting. Yeah, see, like the total coin bonus is too much of a difference to make 16 worth it. But at least, like, the cells aren't going to be an issue. I'm going to be able to get far enough in 16 that I'm still getting, like, at least the same amount of cells in 17 as I am in 16. Or, I'm sorry, 16 as I am in 15. I don't know. What do you guys think about like all the changes? Is there anything that stood out in particular to you guys? Let me know. I'm happy to go over that stuff.
PC, dude.
Yeah, I'm so happy about that.
PC.
Is it showing it in here? It is. Dang, dude, 90%. That is crazy.
PC for the win.
Let's get some stuff shattered.
I'm gonna pull.
I was thinking of
Some
pulling some. I was thinking of pulling some modules too. Do I have my modules tab open here? I do not. Okay, let's.
I got home chip.
All right.
I
So,
just need one more PC.
do you already have ancestral home chip? Because that's one I'm missing.
Yeah, I think this. Let me take a look.
Dang, I need a lot of own chips. I need like 3 more. Holy shit. All right, so cannons at 182. And I suppose I could increase like
One more. If I get one more, I have 5-star.
shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll buy some modules, guys. I really want to spend gems on like gem rushing some labs, but it's been a minute since I bought mods, so let's go ahead and I'll buy until I get an epic. All right, guess I'm done. Yes, dude, those are
You got
those
two.
are so good. Those are
You
so
got
good.
PC.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. And
No, I needed that luck.
another NMP.
Yeah. Wow. Good job.
Okay, so what is my? I'm at 4 stars now. Holy shit!
Nice, dude.
4-star NMP. Dude, this means that when I eventually switch from Sharp Fort OA to OA NMP, that like NMP is probably going to have to go in the primary slot just because of more stars.
I think the PC fix, or I think the PC fix is gonna be good. That you'll want the regen again. But I like it. Maybe, unless the rays are still that bad.
Yeah. Now, what sucks is I'm really trying to save up for a second PC, and I'm pretty far off still.
You just got one though.
I have 2, 3. Yeah, this is number 4. I still need 4 more, bro.
I bet you get your 4 more. So I've pulled 5k gems, 5,500 gems, 5,600 gems. Yeah, and I didn't get one, but I did get. I got a death penalty, which I don't need because it's already 5 stars, so I got to blow it up.
Mm-hmm.
And another 5-star one that I got. The G comp, I had to blow up too.
Yeah, I still can't believe your luck. Like you have all these 5 stars, and you're
I'm getting
and,
5. Yeah.
yeah, and you're getting like the epics that you already have 5 stars. So it's just
Yep.
Like I'd rather have progress than like the 2,000 module shards you get from
Yeah.
from shattering it. Like it sucks.
Yeah.
That is horrible luck. I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, hopefully we have another banner here pretty soon. I should start saving. I just stock up like 20, 30k gems and just save for that. Damn, that was huge. Okay. 4-star NMP. And I'm halfway to another Prim C. I think I'll keep this one, like the one I have currently. I'll keep this as like my tournament one and milestone, because it's already set up for that. I would drop probably Deathwave Quant for I don't like either Chrono Field duration or cooldown, just something to help with that VC.
Yeah.
And then get like Black Hole duration, and then hopefully at some point I get to 201 and I can get Black Hole cooldown there. That'll make me highly resistant to the ultimate weapon BCs, because those things absolutely destroyed me last tournament.
Same.
Like my substats used to be set up to combat that, and then like I got rid of that.
You're good, man. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Because now you can intro sprint and your death wave will build.
True.
Yeah,
like
it's not going to be an issue at all anymore.
It almost might be worth dropping the +3 substat right now. I mean, that would hurt econ though.
Cells.
And yeah, oh, true. So true. Well, shit. I'll wait for now. I will definitely wait. All right, let's get this mission out of the way. Take no damage for 100 consecutive waves. Just do a quick little tier 1. We'll double check. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so it totally works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Death Wave has gone off. Okay, Death Wave just went off. Death Wave is still up. .36. I mean, it's climbing pretty fast.
Yeah.
1.39. I don't think it's climbing anywhere near as fast as you. Oh, actually, no. This is pretty good.
No, that seems right. Or, you know, there's more enemies in the higher tiers each wave.
True. I think I'm not killing as many like Death Wave affected enemies though right now, because things are like dying before they even get to my Death Wave.
Oh yeah, Flamebot.
Yeah, like Flamebot is just straight up like
murdering.
Mm-hmm. So I bet if I turn Flamebot off, like this would probably be like double this. My bad. Duxos says Primsea buff and targetable fleets are probably my favorite things. Thorn's change is probably the thing I'm most worried about. Yeah, me too. I'd like to see exactly how it affects our runs and how it affects it helping deal with the fleet enemies. We'll have to do like many runs just to get like a grasp of how it's working. You're also really happy about more levels in Wave Skip Plus. Oh, Workshop Plus. Oh, and being able to take assist mods to 130% is really interesting, but I'm a long way from trying that. Yeah, I'm a long way from trying that out as well. I think that was more like a cash grab from like the super whales, the ones that are actually done with, tier 21, and they need the extra stats in order to progress in 22, 23, 24. I'm already at 5x Death Wave health. Yeah, that is great, dude. And I'm barely at like wave 200.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in tournaments, like it'll really show. Oh my god, this is great. So instead of like two plus hour runs in tournaments now, it'll be like an hour, if that.
Like 8 minutes.
Right? I have like 8-minute tournament runs.
Yeah.
You'll really have to pay attention though, like when you notice that your shit getting shipped. You might have to cancel, like, drop interest rate on your own if you don't have like Death Wave or nuke automation.
Yeah, it's just gonna be it's gonna be fleets.
Yep.
It's gonna be fleets.
Yeah. I mean, especially since like bosses and scatters are no longer a problem. It's really just rays and fleets.
Yeah, I think we're at the time where we're gonna be intro sprinting till we're dead. Like intro sprinting until we're about to die, turn it off, and then start our
Yeah.
using nuke and demon mode, and we're done with our tournament.
Dude, like what sucks now is like the whole part of my script that I wrote for my monthly update that talks about like it talks about things like prior to this patch change. So now I have to go back through and reread and edit the script. So
Enjoy that.
yeah, fucking A, man. And I only got like a day and a half to do it. I'm glad I haven't recorded anything for it yet. Because if I recorded stuff, then I have to go back and change all that. Like, oh man.
Record and like start editing. Just
Uh-huh.
that'd be terrible.
Hey,
Well, at
what's
least
up,
it's just
new?
a script.
Yeah. I'm glad I like delayed recording a bunch of stuff this time around. I got Fellowship to blame for that though.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever play Ragnarok? When I played it like way back in the day?
With Ruppel.
Yeah.
I tried it a little bit.
Okay. They're coming up with like a classic server for it, and
Oh, sick.
like near the end of July. I think I might give it a shot. See what's going
Nice.
on. It's supposedly it's like not pay to win at all, like a more recent iteration of it was. They do have like a monthly sub for it where you get some extra stuff, but like free to plays, at least they're boasting like free to play is going to be able to compete quite a bit more. New, you played RO, okay? Yeah, I played on a heavily pay to win official server, maybe a year or so ago, and it just like it. They had like daily missions that you needed to do, and then on top of that, you had it was just like super pay to win. Like if you were not swiping hard, you just could not compete in any of the guild versus guild stuff or in MVP kills. So I'm kind of curious what this one's going to be like. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm probably going to make a hunter again. But I might try out like the new class that they were talking about called like Dorum Summoner or Dora, I don't know, Dora the Explorer. Yeah, it's like ROOC America server, and it's I guess officially sanctioned by Gravity, who was the original publisher of the game. Publisher? Developer? One of the two. Yeah, I'll mess around with that a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to stream it at all, but I don't know if it's a particularly fun game to stream or watch somebody stream. I'll just stick to my tower content once a week and once a month and every event. And then if I get like a cool video idea that I haven't seen somebody else do, maybe I'll work on something like that. I don't want to do like carbon copy videos of like something that Spartan's already done or I feel like everybody does a tournament stream, right? Like maybe I can start doing those. Especially if tournaments are going to be short. Like I don't mind hopping on real quick, doing a quick like 15-minute tournament run and then just dipping out on you guys. But yeah, like the whole reason I started making tower content, right? I didn't want to do like a 50-minute video or hour-long video like every week of me just like splooging over my tower. Like I want to keep it short and just informative and not just me like glazing my whole tower the whole time. And you know, so I only do those once a month and they're like sub 10-minute videos, right? And then not to say that like there's anything wrong with doing that, right? Like I think it's totally fine. It's just not what I wanted to do. And the other videos that I noticed people making are like they'll take someone else's tower and kind of coach them on what they think that they should do. Like I don't think I'm really I've been playing like just barely over a year right now. I don't think I'm qualified to coach somebody else on what they should do with their tower and their money. I'm just not that kind of dude. Like I don't mind answering questions if someone asks me. Like I'll give my opinion on something, but I shouldn't take it as gospel. Oh, Duck Sauce, you played RO as well. Heavily accelerated private servers. Yeah, the heavily accelerated part is definitely warranted, man. Like I played the original RO like way back in the day, like just before WoW came out, where it took you a really long time to hit level 99. I played with a pretty solid group back then. We used to run around an MVP, but I was a priest back then. News said there's too many people to watch at the same time. Your opinion on that? Oh, you're talking about like tournaments? Yeah, like everybody seems to run their tournaments like relatively around the same time. So it's like, who do you watch? Like you could watch somebody that's, their towers are around the same power level as yours. Like that's usually pretty informative, right? You get to see like what somebody else is doing, what kind of mistakes they're making, or like, oh shit, they're doing this. I had no idea you could do that. That's so cool. I'm going to steal that and use it myself. Honestly, like, that's what I do with Zephyr's stream. I watch that dude, like, almost every tournament run that he has. He's like, right around the same power level as Ukor, my buddy here, who I also watch. Like, he privately streams his runs for me sometimes just so I can see what he's doing. But just seeing somebody that's, like, slightly more powerful than you and, like, what they're doing, you can learn a lot and kind of incorporate like what they're doing into your tower too. What's up, Bressanelli? Always a pleasure having you here, man. What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerd?
Okay, so just like off topic real quick, I got accepted into the content creator program. We haven't got to decide what my like content creator code is going to be. So I'm kind of curious, like if you guys have any suggestions. Like I mean, two of them stand out to me, right? Like Krintos could be one of them, but I feel like the whole tower nerd thing is a lot more popular with it. It's kind of like how people identify me now as like the tower nerd, or at least saying tower nerd. Or if you guys have another suggestion as far as like a content creator code, I'd love to hear them. Duck Sauce says, I honestly think someone who is too far ahead doesn't give great advice to beginners. It's pretty easy to be out of touch, especially on econ or tournament related things. Dude, yeah, what Ukor said, like you hit the nail on the head, man. When I first started out, I was getting advice from Ukor because he wasn't like too far ahead of me. So all of the advice that he was giving me is just like, it was directly like, hey, I did this and I think it was a mistake. Don't do what I did. Or I did this and it paid off in dividends. Like you should definitely do that. And I think it kind of like propelled my tower in the appropriate direction. But I was also watching videos at the same time from people who were like way far ahead of me. Like I think Greeny might have had a couple videos out then. Ryan NG, who makes awesome content. So does New Buddy Test. I was watching their videos where they're talking about, where they're like coaching other people's towers on like what to do. And I think Ryan and G and New Buddy are both like prominently GC towers, and they were trying to give advice to people who were like EHP towers. And just from what I knew at the time, like some of the advice they were giving like didn't quite make sense to me. It just seemed like a little bit out of touch. So I know exactly what you're talking about, Duck Sauce. Where someone who's been playing the game for like 3 or 4 years has like all these different labs done, like their workshops almost maxed out. Their ultimate weapons or ultimate weapon plus are in a good place. They haven't been free to play for like God knows how long. I feel like they aren't super qualified to be given advice to someone who's just like far and away different from their tower setup and what they did while they were, growing their tower. I find it extremely difficult, like personally, to give a free-to-play player advice. One, because I feel like I'm just gonna say something incorrect, like, oh, like you should do this, and it's like I'm operating under the assumption like that they were in a similar spot as me at that point in the game when like they never are.
Oh, like the MVN versus sync, because that's when you started buying.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is like I never had a strong MVN for me to sync my towers, right? So I was always like incrementally lowering the cooldowns on all three of my ultimate weapons, and then eventually I got to a point where I was like, okay, like I think I had Golden Tower and Death Wave both at 150 seconds, and Black Hole was either 150 or 100 seconds, and I was like, wow, I just nuked my econ a little bit. How do I fix this? And that's what initially got me to start swiping, where like I swiped, and then I was able to get my Black Hole from 100 to like 50 seconds, and it made it permanent. And like that's just, you know, someone that's free to play, like that's just not an option for them. So it's, yeah, I find it hard to give certain people advice, and I try to take that kind of stuff into account. It's just not easy. Bressanelli said, how important do y'all think the Waves required perk lab is? I think it helps. It's not super important. And I think there was a misunderstanding with like the formula, how it's factored in. Like it was my understanding you were supposed to get it to 5 to start. And then after you get it to 5, every 4 levels of that lab is like the next break point for it. But I think someone recently came out and like disputed that point, and like that, I guess that formula is no longer correct. Maybe somebody else in here like knows for certain. RP Mason's Mason says, I think Krintos would be more specific to your site. To my site? Wait, what? What do you mean my site? Mason, do you have some inside information? Like I'm getting like my own site or something like that on like the tower creators? Like anything you want to tell me, buddy? Because I haven't gotten my follow-up email yet from Sam telling me like, you're giving me instructions on what I need to do. Duxlaw says, yeah, free to play is tough because they have such a different experience, and any mistake takes so much. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, takes so much longer to correct. If someone who buys 5+ plaques a month wastes, 1K stones, that sucks. Yeah, I feel you. Like I've been chatting with, I don't know if any of you know Hakuza Sanach. They message me like pretty regularly, every few weeks or so often, just to get like my input on some things. And it's kind of hard to give them any advice just because they are like completely free to play. I think someone in my chat was nice enough to buy them the no ad pack. But other than that, like I think somewhat recently they bought one of the coin packs, so they got like a pretty decent coin bump there. But still, like I mean, like they're not buying any stone packs, so their progress as far as like ultimate weapons go is kind of slow going. I don't know if they've unlocked masteries, and it wouldn't even matter anyways, right? Because they like nowhere near enough econ for like they don't have the coins to research those labs. So any mastery that they would unlock would have to be done at like operating on like what's useful at face value. Mason, you say that Krintos would be more memorable if I just used... Okay. All right. All right, so I got 1 vote for Krintos. Bressanelli said jacked nerd or tower nerd or just...
Yeah, I like tower nerd.
Or just nerd. Okay, so like I'll take that as 2 votes for tower nerd.
Tower nerd works.
Or just nerd.
Like nerd works, tower nerd. Krintos, I think all 3 will work. But yeah, hey, why don't you do a poll?
Maybe I'll do like a call to action in my next monthly video.
Okay.
You know, the one that comes out on the well, hopefully on the 1st. I'll pose that question and have people contribute in the comments. Yeah, exactly, Duck Sauce. If a free-to-play player wastes 1k stones, that could be months and months to overcome. I mean, imagine a free-to-play player has Golden Tower, Death Wave, Black Hole, like just by some miracle, right? Like those are their first 3, and they mess up and they lower the duration on like their Golden Tower. Like, how long is it going to take them to fix that mistake? If they even know it's a mistake. Like that sucks. Like their stuff is out of sync for a really long time. I don't even remember how I did that. Like when I had all 3, I think I saved up enough to lower my GT from 5 minutes to 3 minutes 20 seconds to match Black Hole at the time. And then I did the same with Death Wave. I just saved up enough until I could get Death Wave from 5 minutes down to 3 minutes 20. Yeah, it was rough. I mean, because it takes it takes some time to get that.
I did even to Black Hole 50 for a 2-to-1 sync, or a 3. I think I was a 3-to-1. No, it's 2-to-1 sync. Right? No, what did I do? I don't remember.
I remember you did mess up your sync at one point, though.
Well, in the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Like week 3.
Do you remember how you fixed it, though? Because you probably didn't swipe at that point.
I just clicked cooldown into each one to fix it.
Huh, okay. Dude, do I just YOLO a tier 16 utility run right now?
You can.
It's gonna I don't know, it's gonna be short.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, all right. All right, let me pull up my card presets.
Oh, because yeah, I think you should.
All right, we're gonna pause that. I need to pull up. Dude, how sad is it that like I need my utility disco video to tell me how to do my utility disco run? Shit, I can't even remember. It's just easier, man. It's easier for me to just play my own video and remind me like what I'm supposed to do. Hey, tower nerds, Quintos. Well, let me turn it down so it's not like blasting your freaking ears off. All right, I'm just gonna skip through it. Start off with modules. Looks like I'm doing Shrink Ray, Pulsar Harvester, Singularity Harness. Yeah, because I have no packages. That makes sense. Singularity Harness, Assist.
Dang, dude, look how far your modules have come.
Oh, yeah, they can't see what I'm talking about right now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so the video's on the right, guys, and then this is what I currently am right now. I'll leave Harmony Conductor in there. I don't like. Is 15% mischance going to be better or worse than getting like extra shock bullshit from Decor?
For me on my tower, I would put mischance.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll stick with that then. All right. I don't have to change armor mods at all. All right. So mods are looking good. If I'm running a utility disco, I'm gonna want to do as much range as possible. And shockwave size will have to go up as well.
tournaments in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as like range and stuff goes, what does that put
Yeah.
me at? 176 meters. Okay, let's skip to the next part. Modules. Cards I already did. All right. Well, do I respec workshop? That's another question. Because enemy level skips is in a good spot, or attack level skips is in a good spot. I need more workshop stuff. Oh, dude, I did 2 more clicks in coin bonus yesterday, or last night
Nice, dude. Nice.
after my run ended. So the next click is 31Q. I think it's good for a while.
Nice, dude.
So now I might do 2 more clicks in ELS plus.
ELS.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's expensive. I think BC Reduction Lab is also another possibility. Okay, so workshop I won't touch. We'll run it as is. Bots I don't need to change. I mean, it would be nice doing this with bot plus or just bot. Guardians I don't need to change. Perks I definitely need to change. All right, this is the annoying part. I got these done. Okay. All right, let's mess with perks. I don't want swamp radius. Interest will remove for now. Okay, so the health one is fine. I don't need ranged enemy attack distance reduced. I do want to ban this. I do want to ban boss speed. I do want to ban the lifesteal. And then for sure, we're banning the coin trade-off. I don't think any of these other ones matter, though. I need the Tau. Yeah, I need the regen trade-off. That I don't care about. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. All right, so interest will be the other ban. If I can find it, there it is. All right, now let's get the perk order. All right, so because I'm not running G-Comp, I need to have Black Hole in there. That's a for sure. Welcome back, Jim. Good to have you back, man. All right, so let's go ahead and move Black Hole up there. I wish there was a fat. I wish I could just click and hold, and then just drag Black Hole to the slot I want it to be at, or maybe like a drop-down menu. Like you click it and like, what slot do I want it to be in? Oh, the 3rd slot. That'd be cool. All right, so enemy damage trade-off goes up. That trade-off, the regen trade-off goes up as well. Health regen will go under that. I think defense percent is also super important to get early on. We'll do some max health. How important is Death Wave health early on?
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it
Through
during your entrance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. So maybe
Yeah.
this can stay low. Free ups doesn't need to be in there at all. None of the coin stuff does. So I guess that we move. Do I like scroll down at all?
Bounce shot. Bounce shot's good. Orb's good.
Yeah, I think this is a problem for the video is I didn't scroll down and show like what perks to put in below that. Maybe I can add something to the video description. All right, so bounce shot, orbs. Guess I could do like Death Wave after that. Like, do I put defense? Do I put defense absolute? Oh, no, swamp radius. Yeah, I want a bigger swamp for this run. This should get it to stun things like right at the range line, or I don't know, we'll see. Do swamp before Death Wave. And then I don't know what after that, like dabs. I do dabs. Dabs, chain lightning. I mean, I have no chain lightning damage to begin with, so it don't matter. Yeah, this last spot is maybe like inner landmines, just for a few extra stuns in there. All right, I like that. That look good to you?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. And
All right,
then
inner landmine's not gonna. Oh yeah, no, that works. Yeah, you're good.
and then
Yeah, yeah.
I'll I guess I'll adjust my target priority once I get in there. Let's see what chat says. Just I'll go over chat real quick, just in case they notice something that I did not. Does not look like it. Duxa says a few levels is nice. You're talking about oh man, what was his question again? The waves required. Yeah, I think I got mine to waves required. Yeah, I got mine to 17. And like I guess the next break point would be 21. But like right now I have no issues getting like the perks that I need. Maybe when I get to like higher tier runs where I need to get important perks early on, I might do some extra, but other than that, nah. Nah. Duxos says I got lucky and unlocked GT first. I lowered it maybe 30 seconds, and it was only by chance that it didn't hurt me. I know there's like certain like if you do screw up and lower like your GT duration early on, there's like a break point that you can get it to like partway through where it still has like a partial sync with your death
Yeah,
wave and black hole.
that's what ended up happening with me. Partial sync for a long time.
Yeah, so it's like you aren't operating at maximum efficiency, but at least like you're still getting like some bonus at some point there. Oh, Jim, which World Cup game are you watching? Is it for your country? I can't remember if you're my Finland viewer, my Sweden viewer, or my Ireland viewer. Oh, Netherlands. Okay, that's right. Netherlands and Morocco. Okay. Well, good luck, man. I hope your team does well. All right, what did I set my target priority to in here? That's if you don't have black hole, permanent black hole. Okay, so like I literally changed nothing. Okay. Subscribe, you nerd. Dude, look how messy the tower screen used to be when you couldn't turn off your you couldn't toggle off your ultimate weapons. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's pretty though.
It is. I kind of miss it. Man, this is so long ago when my when my chrono field was still a baby and my I didn't even have
Poison
swamp.
Song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I had smite at this point, so I had poison swamp unlocked. It was just shit at this point. Okay. All right, let's get this run
Yeah, 'cause you
started.
got GT Plus.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, GT Plus is there. Good catch, man.
That means you had Smite 4.
Yep. Yeah, because I
And
got them
I
both
had
same time.
Smite 2 thinking I had Smite 4.
I still give it. So okay. For the longest time, Ukor was saying like, dude, like, how are you killing your scatters so much faster than me? I don't get it. Like, I thought we have like the same shit. And it turns out like he thought he had Smite 4, but he only has Smite 2. And then on top of that, like he used to have Chain Lightning Chance as one of his substats on his core. And when he got rid of it, it dropped his like Chain Lightning Chance down to like 10 or 12%, like something really low.
12%.
Yeah. So like not only did he have like Smite 2, but he had like a really low chance for it to proc. And so he recently fixed that, and now like yeah, no problems anymore. But man, like I was just like he was just watching my tower side by side with his, and he's like, "Why are you just deleting scatters before they even enter your tower range?" And
Yeah.
here I am over here, they're like smacking against my tower at my wall and still not dying.
Face tanking them.
Yeah. And now that is not an issue anymore. All right, so we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I don't even have to change anything here. Yeah, let me start clicking. Oh shit, I can't. There's no level skips to do. That's a bummer.
Just have to change the orb to the outside for the bosses.
Well, yeah, well that sucks. I can't now
Yeah.
because of intro sprint. Wait, can I right now? I don't think there's any bosses on screen. Hell
can
yeah,
right now.
dude.
Yeah, there's no
Hell
bosses.
yeah, dude. I need it like right there. So they get it. Yeah, smacking it with intro sprint or energy net. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I need more. Like this is why I need more ranged enemy range. See how like these orbs are just barely inside ranged enemy range? That needs to
Yeah.
change. But my orbs are like my normal orbs are lined up perfectly with swamp.
So you're that's that yellow line?
Yeah, yeah. I have show range of ranged enemy right here.
Oh my gosh, where is that?
It's a toggle in toggles.
That's awesome.
Yep. And then here, poison swamp, you guys can see. So poison swamp range 20 with roughly 90-meter tower range is perfect for your orbs.
So you just need a lot of econ. You just need to get your orbs that big now.
Oh my god.
Get your orbs the size to go to that line.
Right?
Then you're good, dude.
I think someone was asking what my defense percent was right now without perks. It's 78.9%, so it's really bad. It's really, really bad. But I'll get another 7% from extra defense mastery. So that'll put me like just under 86%. And then I'm going to put defense percent lab back in. And I'll at least get a little bit from there. That's a really atrociously slow lab though. So we'll see how much like gem rushing is going to cost me there. Because I might do that. All right. We'll let this keep going. Let some music go again too. It's a good thing I didn't actually succeed in getting like the package health stuff on it. Well, I mean, not that it matters, but if I'm using this in like milestones, it'll help. All the the package health, recovery, like package max and recovery package amount is what I plan on rolling in like the coins per wave slot and the free defense up slot. I mean, they don't do anything in the utility run, but in tournaments, I think like the package health is going to come in handy. Especially if, I mean, I don't know. I can't seem to decide if I want to do like NMP or if I want to try what Zephyr's doing with the wormhole redirector, where you just get like a ton of package health, like increase your max, and well, I mean, like, does that even come into play with wormhole redirector? Wormhole redirector just lets you regen your package health, right? Up to a certain percent.
You
So-
get 100% if it's ancestral.
Okay, okay. So increasing your max is actually good then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's also like your life pool, so it's like you get smacked by something. But like again, I think that the PC change is gonna make your wall health feel more like that health. So I think doubling down on walls gonna be better.
Okay. I guess we'll just have to feel it out.
Oh, for sure.
All right, so we covered the patch. We covered the rotating relics, guys. We even talked a little bit longer. I think it's a good time to just end the stream and let this disco run go. I'll update you on how it went maybe in the monthly video that's coming out in a couple days, which is actually why I got to end the stream, because I need to go back and edit some stuff in the script before I start recording, and I need to actually get on that, man, because otherwise it's going to come out a day late or two, and I don't want that to be the case. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you coming back, Jim. Duck Sauce, thank you so much for sticking around and chatting with me and giving your input on the patch notes and stuff. It's very enlightening. Bressanelli, I always appreciate you being here too. Charlie, if you're still there and just kind of lurking, man, thank you so much. You are, yeah. I appreciate everything you do, man. And if you need some help with your lab stuff, I'm here to help, man. So is Ukor. Until next time, guys. Later, nerds.